Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Eagle Politics. Make sure you guys like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So it is official, Kash Patel has officially been confirmed as the FBI director, and already it just shows how Donald Trump and his second administration are doing everything that they possibly can to go out there and drain the swamp. This is the Trump administration that we deserve. This is the Trump administration that we've got. And as a result, you have a team around Trump. Obviously, Trump is important. He's the president, but still every president has a cabinet. Every president has a team. It's not just about the president. Definitely Donald Trump is going to be a lot more of a hands-on president than some of these other people, but you can't do every single job in government. Obviously, the last president couldn't even do a single job in government, but you saw how destructive the team around him was and the damage they were able to inflict on the nation. Whereas now you have a team around Donald Trump that is working to repair that and making sure that we can actually make America great again. People don't remember this, but Donald Trump's first term, Donald Trump appointed the FBI directors that went out there and did everything they could to undermine him, work against him, work with the establishment, you name it. And now you have somebody in there who does not serve the establishment, and the establishment is not very happy about that, but still he was able to narrowly get confirmed, and it's a very, very good thing. And this is not the only instance of this, I guess you would say, swamp draining that we've seen over the past couple of days. Definitely having Kash Patel in there, a very, very, very good thing. He's somebody who is saying that he wants to go out there, rebuild the FBI. You know, this is definitely a bureau that has been weaponized against the American people, and he's saying that that's not going to be the case anymore. You know, the adults are in charge. Normal people have re-entered the room for the first time in a very, very long time. People that want to see this country do well, and now you're seeing it. And it's just all around you see this happening in our government under Trump. And it's not just the FBI, which needs a lot of cleaning out, but it's also the CIA. Now, there's been reports that CIA is planning for the largest mass firing since 1977. So you talk about gutting the bureaucracy, cutting wasteful spending, draining the swamp, restoring the government in the hands of people who actually love this country instead of people that despise this country and just see it as a way for, you know, them to, I don't know, get ahead in some way or some form. You need people that are going to effectively serve the country and its people. And when you have this bloated bureaucracy, you don't have that. But when it comes down to the CIA, the FBI, you're talking about mass firings, you're talking about completely gutting the deep state. This is something Donald Trump campaigned on a lot back in 2016. Although when he got to D.C., he hadn't been to D.C. very often. I think 17 times is how many times he was in Washington, D.C. before he took the oath of office. And obviously he didn't know all the power players, didn't understand the game as much as he did after 4 years of seeing how the system treated him. And honestly, 4 more years after that definitely emboldened him to run again, make sure that he could assemble a better team around him that was free of backstabbers and all these, you know, disloyal rhinos and people who wanted to, you know, maybe they say nice things to get appointed and then they just stab them in the back the next second that they possibly can. It's been a problem. That's why you didn't see the swamp be drained last time, but it's also why you're seeing it being drained this time. You have the FBI gutted, CIA being gutted. You have Elon Musk going out there and essentially gutting all this wasteful spending, finding all this nonsense that we've been wasting money on in all these departments. It's like you wonder why we're in so much debt. You wonder why we're running up the deficit. Just audit the governments. You got to take a metaphorical chainsaw to these departments in the bureaucracy like USAID. That's why they're throwing a temper tantrum about that. And it's honestly just insane how far we've come, and also we've become more popular as a movement, as a party, whatever you want to name it. Donald Trump himself has been more popular since 2020, but you talk about 5 years. This is the difference. You know, CPAC, I'm at CPAC right now. It's a conference. They take place every year. You have a lot of these people that are, you know, the movement speakers, you name it. And Liz Cheney actually spoke at the 2020 CPAC. But 5 years later, you have Elon Musk out there with the dark gothic MAGA hat on, with the chainsaw on stage, making like a semi-surprise appearance. It just makes all the difference in the world. And there's a reason why people wanted nothing to do with the party on the left, and why people want everything to do with the party on the right, because not only are they promising good things, they're also delivering, not delivering on bad things. It's no surprise that Liz Cheney endorsed Kamala Harris this past election cycle, and honestly, I really believe that she played one of these roles in her defeat. Definitely, there were plenty of roles that were played in Trump's win and Kamala's defeat, but Liz Cheney is an underrated factor. It just was symbolic of how the Democrats are basically just like woke neocons at this point. That's all they really are. And you're seeing that, and they're losing because of it. Meanwhile, when Donald Trump leans in to his agenda, it gets more and more popular, and he gets more and more popular as a result, and it's a very, very good thing. And on top of it, you talk about swamp draining. I mean, Donald Trump also saying this on Truth Social the other day. Over the past 4 years, the Department of Justice has been politicized like never before. Therefore, I've instructed the termination of all remaining Biden-era U.S. attorneys. We must clean house immediately and restore confidence. America's golden age must have a fair justice system that begins today. And it would make sense. Donald Trump is somebody who is passionate about this issue because he's seen the government been weaponized against him over the past few years and also during his presidency. And it's very important that when you take power, you do everything that you can instantly to make sure you can just clean house. You have a lot of people that are holdovers from the previous administration in every single department, and they need to go. And that's what Donald Trump is doing. You got to drain the swamp. You got to get rid of these people within our government. And honestly, you could make the case that deportations are not where they should be in terms of the raw number of them, because of the fact that you do have a lot of leaks going on with ICE. You have a lot of people who are going out and saying, okay, this is going to happen here at this time. And then people obviously, like, they don't show up for work that day, you name it, these illegal aliens, they're not going to be able to be deported. And that's definitely something that's happening. Now, who is tipping off these people? Tom Homan, the real border czar under Donald Trump, is accusing the FBI of it. And it's very possible, leaking information about ICE raids, which they have leaked. Some people have leaked. I'm not saying it's the FBI, but these are allegations that are very plausible because you do have a lot of holdovers. Donald Trump understands it. Tom Homan understands it. Everybody with a brain can understand it. And you have to go in there and you have to just clean house. And now you have Kash Patel leading the FBI. You have somebody who's able to go out there and do that. I think it's going to be a very good thing, and we're probably going to see the rate of deportations increase. But on top of it, it's like we need more funding. You got to get that through Congress. It's just the way that it works. We're just barely, cracking the tip of the iceberg here when it comes down to Donald Trump's presidency and all of the great things that he's really been able to accomplish. And he's already done so much. A lot of it has been through executive action, but definitely he's done a lot so far. There's a lot left to do, but you're seeing what's going on. You're seeing it in domestic policy. You're seeing it in foreign policy. People are mad right now. Oh, he's trash-talking Zelensky. It's like because Zelensky's not coming to the table. Donald Trump wants to get a peace deal. He's given lip service to peace deals. He's reneged on them. A lot of people are upset. Trump's upset. Vance is upset. Marco Rubio's upset. A lot of people are upset about it. And we're not going to let these other countries take advantage of us just because they happen to be, so-called allies. We can't have that anymore. We have to have an America first foreign policy. You didn't have that for the past 4 years. You are going to get that under Donald Trump. Donald Trump, we saw his foreign policy for 4 years. It wasn't perfect, mainly because you had so many neocons in his administration that were working overtime to subvert him that just aren't there anymore, which is a good thing. But you've still had a lot of positive success in the foreign policy department under Trump. It was arguably the best part of his first term. And it's gotten a whole lot better since because people like Liz Cheney, they're long gone. They are out of the picture. They are no longer welcome at CPAC. Instead, you get Elon Musk with a chainsaw and Donald Trump the headliner, which he was the headliner back then, but you have a lot more Trump-friendly people. This is his movement now. This is his party. The days of the old guard are long gone, and they should be long gone because they were losers. And they, if they had power, which was rare, they never did anything with it. Now you're seeing Donald Trump take power, doing as much of it as he possibly can. Kash Patel at the FBI. You have the CIA gutting itself under Trump. You have the IRS potentially being audited. You have Pam Bondi as AG. She's going out there. She's going to be working with Kash Patel. They're going to be trying to drain the swamp as best as they possibly can. These are effective, competent people. They're going out there. They're going to help Donald Trump make America great again. It's a great thing to see, folks. It really is. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Like this video down below, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. Follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Red Eagle, out.